Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Rome 2. Today, I'm gonna bring you a very special siege battle in which I play as Galatia, and I play alongside one of my friends who was playing as the Seleucus. His name is Freytag, and we played with another newbie player. He was playing as Athens. He has a very weird army, and you can tell this is his first match in multiplayer, but the battle is very, very good. It's very fun. It's a 3v3 siege battle. Let me just show you. As you can see, this battle is a long battle. So just stay till the end. Stay till the end, you know what I mean. Let's hit play. And let me show you. I brought a ton of Galatian legionaries. Some Galatian noblemen as my rear guard. Some mercenary steering archers, Celtic skirmishers, and Galatian swords. A very standard army for Galatia. My partner Freytag brought some thorax swordsmen, lots of thorax swordsmen, and some silver shield swordsmen right here. I think he brought some pikemen. Yes, he brought some pikemen and his elite unit. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. His most elite unit, the Pajama Warriors. Yo, what? There were elephants in this battle? I did not see these elephants at the beginning of the battle. That's funny. And our partner Athens brought a bunch of pick hoplites. One is his general, one here. Hoplites, thorax swordsmen, some thorax swordsmen in the back. Regular archers mixed with mercenary Cretan archers. And a bunch of hoplites. And 3 citizen cav. No, 2 citizen cav, 1 Tarentine cav. We were looking at him like, what are you doing? And he brought a Greek onager. We were playing on the standard 1-2-4 rules. And we were playing against Rome, Iceni, and I believe Sparta. Yes. So you can see they have a very good defense in the town center. You can see some Spartan hoplites, some chosen sword band, Soki Hastati, and this deadly force right here of mercenary Cretan archers with the Britain slingers on the other side. It's gonna be a tough battle, especially if you try to go through this choke point right here. It's gonna slow us down and they're gonna shoot us all the way. Plus they can set up archers here, and I don't think they can set up here, but I think they can, and shoot us all over. There's also this area, which has 2 siege towers they can just shoot us down with. And over here they brought 2 fireballs. But let us speed things up a bit. Oh, the game doesn't like when you speed it up too much. I sent my Galatian swordsmen in first, because they're cheap, and I wanted to make sure the enemy wasted ammunition on them. As I could tell that Rome has some auxiliary Syrian archers, I want them to use their ammo. And if I can make the Romans use their javelins, my legionaries will tear them apart. Now this was a problem. The Spartans brought Royal Spartans like straight out of the gate. You're gonna, in the beginning of the battle, we have to face Heroes of Sparta, Royal Spartans, and regular Spartan hoplites. So Athens has a very tough fight in his hands. Now my partner, the Seleucids, Freytag, is trying to support me and Athens at the same time. He's a very supportive player.
What do we say? Take their heads.
And what happened here? Oh, this is something that I was very annoyed when this happened. He charged in his general head on. Like I said, it's his first match. I was very impressed. I was all over in the chat just writing to him like, dude, get your general out of there. Get another soldier. I don't care what you send. Just get him out of there. Like right now, they're very strong, but they're still not a match for Royal Spartans head on.
All right.
If he just set up some thorax swordsmen here, they can just start shooting down with their javelins. But pick hoplites, yeah, they can survive forever, but you are not gonna do anything to them. He started using his thorax swordsman to go around. I believe he wanted to attack through here. But now Iceni is starting to send some. Oh no, we saw their troops right here, a bunch of sword band. There are a medium sword infantry, but they're very good for their price. Now, my legionaries, my Galatian swordsmen, are finally at the walls, and they're getting hammered by those Syrian archers. I'm gonna hold my ground. I forgot to set fire a wilt on for these guys, because I want them to shoot javelins to the Evocati or whatever they can see, so that they can actually do something. If I was a Roman player, I would have shot this once, and he's doing it right now because they have their backs are turned, so they're gonna hurt me a lot more. And now this unit and this unit are gonna destroy this one. And that's a lot of gold wasted for nothing. Legionaries are gonna destroy my Galatian swordsmen. The only good side is that, well, they used a lot of ammunition on these units. And I still have a bunch of units. My elites are still in the back, just waiting. Oh, like, this was another thing that happened. The Iceni started to send some chariots around, trying to catch us by surprise. At this time, I hadn't noticed it yet, but thankfully, Freytag was right there with medium cav, just in case. Oh, and we also brought some Indian armored elephants, so we can use them late game to try to rush in and beat the Iceni player. That was the plan, hopefully. But you'll see how it goes. Now I noticed the Iceni had some chariots, so I sent my noble horse general, and I told Freytag to go help me out. Now back to the siege. I landed my legionaries, and Freytag landed his swordsmen. So finally we started raining down javelins upon the Spartans. I believe there was one guy that got like 10 javelins to his face. We zoomed in during the battle and just laughed. I started to send my Celtic skirmishers because I wanted to break through this point and set up troops like here and here. I wanted to make this our corner and just started pushing into the city. The Roman player quickly sent up some Roman legionaries, no, Evocati cohort to beat my Galatian swordsmen and legionaries. And he started shooting, which is not that effective because my shields are facing the arrows, so it's not gonna be super effective, but hey, better than nothing. He's still getting some kills. Finally, oh my god, Athens was doing this. He's sending part of his general bodyguard to actually attack the hoplites head on, and some of them are being flanked, which was good for us, but things were not looking good for Athens. I thought that Athens was just gonna vanish and was just gonna be Seleucids and Galatia against the entire Roman, Iceni, and Spartan force, which they have no chance. We need the 3 players to be able to push them, because I want Athens to save as much ammunition as possible, which he's sort of doing, but he's having a little bit of issues right now. Oh, thankfully the Thorax swordsmen that were here started shooting down on the heroes of Sparta, and they got like 19 kills on them, which was good for us. Royal Spartans, like two of them just died, and the heroes of Sparta started to take casualties. I quickly sent up legionaries on this side, and I told Athens to just get out of the way so I can just use my javelins and weaken the Spartan defenses and just break through. My skirmishers started shooting down. Let me just look at their point of view for a second. Oh, right there. Oh, the pick hoplites started breaking. No surprise there. Royal Spartans and normal Spartans were gonna kick their butt any day. Now, Rome, in my opinion, made a small mistake by sending so many troops up here. They sent troops here to try and engage this Legion cohort, and I sent one of my arrow towers here with my Galatian legionaries and just started crawling on them and try to get as many kills as I can as they retreat. We started pushing the Evocati back slowly. The Syrian archers just keep wasting ammunition trying to hit a very cheap unit for Galatia. And now they're trying to hit the Thorax Swordsman, which is not working so well for them. So it's just wasted shots. Like, just save your ammunition for later on when you can actually get a kill. If I was them, there was no really any targets I would go for. Maybe go for my legionaries. Yeah, I would go for my legionaries. If anything, I would just place them here and start shooting at this from the side. If an archer was here, they would have wrecked my legionaries and this force would have been obliterated. The battle of the chariots is over and they got completely massacred. So that was one less problem for us. The Evocati and the legionaries are in a fierce fight for their lives. Let me just show it to you. I'm sorry about the camera. Things were not looking good for Rome. My legionaries were gonna kick butt. Amazing. I started sending more legionaries up here through these gaps. And now I have 2 Roman units engaged. Because I'm flanking this unit and I'm also attacking this one. My mistake was that my reserves were too far away so I could not send reinforcements. But I do have 2 siege towers right here which I'm planning to use. I'm planning to use this one, I believe, yes, to place them right here and surround the Iceni and Rome. So I can just tear through them with my legionaries. By this time, the Syrian archers used all of their ammunition very early on. And this one still has a few shots in them. A few arrows in them. But they're not being used to their full effectiveness. They're trying to hit this tower and I believe these legionaries. Which they're in the middle of a huge fight. So they're likely to hit us as well as them. Oh, this was a mistake. One of my legionaries climbed down. Yes. They climbed down to try to engage this Evocati cohort before they could rescue this Royal Spartans. But the Roman players quickly sent up Soki Hastati to flank us, throw javelins in, which tear us to pieces. But now they're gonna pay the price by getting a full volley of skirmishers to their face. We quickly need to break this Royal Spartan so we can send reinforcements and establish a beachhead. Rome really doesn't want to let this area fall, so they just keep committing troops and troops, using ammunition, which is not bad, but I believe he's wasting it too early in the game. I would save some ammo. True, Sparta does have 2 units of Cretan archers with full ammo, plus the Iceni slingers, and he has a lot of slingers here. But maybe save some ammunition, just for later on. Or at least get more kills with them, because I believe they didn't get that many kills. Let us see. 125, so he got a lot of kills right here. Those were early on against my Galatian swordsmen, which it's good because they killed an entire unit. But still, it's against Galatian swordsmen, not against my legionaries. Athens finally did what we told them and started shooting down the Spartans from the side. But he did leave them defenseless, and now the Spartans are going in, and the only defense is a hoplite unit, and they got a bunch of kills on these Cretan archers. Plus, these Cretan archers are shooting them. So it's just a massacre for them. And Rome is sending up his gladiators to flank him. And now they're surrounded on both sides. Hoplites on one side, gladiators on the others, and these units are going to die. But before they do, they're going to give a full volley to the Spartans. And hopefully weaken them enough for us to break through. At this point, I've been losing legionaries left, right, and center, and I'm getting tired. So I brought my reinforcements up. I still haven't used any ammunition on these Syrian archers. I'm just waiting. I sent up my general because this unit is getting a little bit tired, very tired. And I'm planning to use my special ability of Second Wind to keep them in the fight just a little bit longer. And I do that now. And now they're going to be more effective against the standard Evocati cohort, which are exhausted. Now my legionaries are going to start pushing through them. And if that's not enough, I'm sending more reinforcements up there as we speak. This legionary is doing very, very good. He's surrounded on both sides. He's fighting Romans, Iceni. He's fighting arrow fire when they come. And they're still not breaking. I'm so proud of them. And they're winning. Now here comes the gladiators. Have Athens done enough damage? Oh, they turn around. And now he only sees one way to get out. He starts running through them. There's only 23 left. And the heroes of Sparta start breaking. Especially with so many Cretan archers just running through, they start breaking. They're not gonna kill them, but they're gonna break. Oh, check it out, check it out. Eastern Spearmen, the elite unit. Check out the kills. I think by now they got some kills. They have one kill. The one kill they got was actually on a Royal Spartan. The Royal Spartans were right here. One of them died to the Eastern Spearmen. I was so surprised. I was making fun of Freytag because I did not believe that Eastern Spearmen would get a single kill in this battle, and he surprised me. Wait till the end. You're gonna see how many kills they got. Now, the Iceni player quickly started to pursue my Celtic skirmishers, which were out of ammo, but we managed to draw them in for a charge and charge in my legionaries against their sword band, which was not going to be good for their sword band, as you can tell. Plus, we finally have arrow tower support, so things are looking good. We finally have a small beachhead and we start pouring in troops. My noblemen, I sent them up here because I just needed more bodies up here, and I wanted to flank around. Oh, the game doesn't like that. And now Rome and Iceni are surrounded. Finally, we start breaking through. And Rome doesn't have a lot left here. Yeah, they have an Evocati cohort. Their general's here to stop them from breaking. And they have some reserve units in the back. An Evocati and another Evocati, which are great units for Rome. But it's looking good for us. They wasted 2 full units of Syrian archers, and now we're just gonna go through them. What happened here? Oh, right. Some of our units flanked around for some reason. We don't know why. The units that were here, half the unit went around and the other went forward. Rome noticed that and wanted to charge them in the back, but it didn't quite work out. The pathfinding in this game, it's magical. Now we start pushing in downstairs. My legionaries just want to get in there. We start fighting these Evocati cohort. We get down these stairs. I use this unit to block off any reinforcements while the noblemen actually charge in the back. I should have switched the units and make the noblemen block and the Evocati and the Galatians flanked around, but I didn't have it in me. I was not thinking very well at that time. It was a mistake. They get a clean charge on my Galatian legionaries, and things are not looking good for them. 102 against 120, and those numbers are just gonna drop. So I put them in shield wall, I believed.
Put up the shield wall!
Yes, I put them in shield wall so I could hold on just that little bit longer and start trying to kill this unit. If I can kill this unit, I can just plug the gap. If he went into a tight formation and tried to come in here, this unit was going to stop them, which is exactly what was going to happen right now. He started coming through, and I wanted to stop them from flanking me. Yeah, there's only 48 of them, but I just need them to hold on long enough until these forces break, which is going to happen very, very soon, especially with arrow support from Syrian heavy archers, the tower, and all of these forces right here. Things are looking good. The Syrian archers start to break, and now it's only down to Evocati. The Evocati are kicking the butt of my Galatian noblemen, and I'm telling Athens and Syracuse to help me out because their units are just right there and they're doing nothing as my Galatians get their asses handed to them. Oh, now we finally broke through that sword band, which took a long time. You can see the carnage right here. Not many legionaries dead. One, maybe 7 legionaries dead. And a whole bunch of sword band dead. The sword band starts shooting at our units from behind. So I send my legionaries to mop them up. Remember the gladiators? Since they couldn't catch up to the Syrian heavy archers, to the Cretan archers, sorry, they just stayed there and just waited out. The sword bands start flanking around, and these Doric swordsmen are going to break. There's no way these units can hold off the gladiators and the sword band at the same time. So they just start to break. Royal Spartans climbed up here to try to catch up to the Cretan archers, but it didn't work out so well. They did kill the Cretan archers, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they killed them right here. Yeah, I can see the dead bodies. And most of them just broke, like straight off. They just started breaking. So Athens just lost all of their archers, and the battle's not looking good. They wasted all the ammunition of their Onaga, so at this moment we're looking like maybe we can't win this battle. Without the arrow support from Athens, it's not looking good, but then I remember that I still have full ammunition on my Syrian archers, so maybe if I save enough ammunition, we can use it to break through the final defense, which we're gonna need, because I believe they're gonna have pikes. And if they do, they're gonna place them here, here, and that's it, because the only pikemen are from Sparta, so they can only bring 2. Here and here, or vice versa, how they ever want to do it. They can put them here, here, or whatever. But it's still 2 pikes. And here, it will be deadly. 1 pikeman here, it's gonna be horrible for us. We can't break through this area. Things are looking better for us now that the beachhead is secure. Reinforcements are coming in. Our archers are getting into place, and we are almost taking this tower. We just have to beat this final Evocati, and we will take the tower. I sent up some Galatian noblemen to hold off the Evocati flanking maneuver.
Shield screen! Now!
And I placed them on shield screen, which should increase their melee defense and help us out. I keep using my general abilities all the time as long as I can to keep my units fresh and in the battle, so I can just destroy the enemy slowly. If I can tire them out, my Galatian legionaries will be better than most units. This sword band doesn't want to break. They're facing legionaries, and now the hoplites are gonna come in and help me in maybe a minute or 2. But I just want my Galatian legionaries to get the kills. I thought they were gonna destroy them very quickly, but I was wrong. Come on. Oh, nice. But I have to give the sword band credit. They're holding off against hoplites and Galatian legionaries, and they're not breaking. It's a very, very good unit for the price. finally, the Spartans are finally starting to break. This is the best unit the Sparta can bring to the battlefield. The Royal Spartans are deadly. And the Swordband's breaking too, so things look good for us now. Now we finally broke through. We have a good beachhead. The only thing stopping us is all of these Roman swords and the Iceni's chosen swordband. We noticed that Sparta started retreating some Spartan pikemen. We wanted to catch up to them, but there's no way we can break through. We wanted to use our elephants to maybe break through the gate. Not through the gate, to just push these units back and stop them. But then again, if we did that, the Syrian archers or the Cretan archers would just use fire arrows to destroy us. Oh, this was one of my biggest mistakes in the battlefield. I sent my legionaries to try to go around here, capture this tower, and maybe establish a small beachhead here. But the Syrian archers just noticed that, and they started destroying my legionaries. Just look, a full unit of legionaries that has not seen combat. I noticed that they were getting shot up, and I made a mistake by trying to pulling them out. I should have set them down here with their shields facing the enemy, but I made the mistake of trying to get them back. And now they're turning their backs and they're getting destroyed completely by one unit of Syrian archers and the arrow tower. And now this unit's going to die without getting a single kill. That's a lot of money wasted. I was very, very mad, and for some reason that they didn't want to run, so they just started walking, and that was just making me feel worse. I just didn't want to look at that side of the battlefield. I was so disappointed. The chosen swordband, I forgot they were fighting Galatian noblemen. I completely forgot. That was a mistake too. They should have sent reinforcements, but thankfully the Indian war elephants were finally here and started to destroy the chosen swordband and help out my Galatian noblemen. Again, on this side, we started to push. I sent my Galatian legionaries back because I decided to I'm gonna take this center and I'm gonna take this side. Athens is gonna handle the left, and Syracuse is gonna handle the left and this left and the center. So since Athens lost all their archers, Syracuse is gonna help them out. Things were not looking good against this chosen swordband because they didn't have any swords, but thankfully they did have pikemen, which are now gonna help break through. And they don't have any arrow support near, so this chosen swordband is just gonna get destroyed. The chosen swordband here started falling to the elephants, and finally they broke. And now what happened? So I'm going to use this unit that's very depleted. I'm going to use them to just hold the line here to prevent any reinforcements, if there are any here or here, which I doubt, from getting through while I get these skirmishers here. They're out of ammunition, but the enemy may not know that, so I want them to charge the Celtic skirmishers so they can be surrounded completely. If they start charging through here and maybe get through here, I can attack them from here, here, and here on the streets. So I want to break them as soon as I can. Like, just watch. I was looking at that, I was like, there's a unit right there? I don't remember that. And we're at the half point of the battle right now, and things are looking still even. Like, the balance of power says we have an even chance right now, which I didn't feel confident, because looking at the enemy defenses, they still have a lot of swords, they have some pikemen, they have this amazing defense, plus archers here. I wasn't feeling it at all. Plus, losing a full unit of legionaries to just arrow fire didn't feel great to me either. The chosen swordband started to retreat, and now the citizen cav made them pay for it. My skirmishers are out of ammo, so I don't mind sending them into combat just to stop them and add more bodies to the battle, which might not have been such a good idea. Okay, it wasn't a good idea at all, but now Athens is using his cav to destroy the final remnants of the chosen swordband. And amazingly, they did not break. Oh, right, he just tried to set up formation here. He's not attacking them, he's just going through. But Syracuse is, the medium cav is actually doing that right now. And there you go. And now they start pulling back. And where is it? Where are you? Check it out. The Eastern Spearmen are still alive after all of that. And let's see. They have 33 kills on an Eastern Spearman. And we're fighting Romans, and we're fighting Iceni, and we're fighting Spartans. So I was impressed. All the units here were very good. And we didn't catch any archers. So Eastern Spearmen actually got kills on good units. They did get destroyed completely, and they probably killed retreating units, but oh well. Oh, at this point, the Iceni player just dropped, lost connection, and the AI completely abandoned defenses, which was great for us. We were very, very happy that happened, but it wasn't so fun because we wanted a good siege at the end. But we were wondering what the Iceni player was thinking, then we noticed he dropped. He was actually moving, I don't know why. But we're gonna take the chance to actually destroy all of these slingers. We're not gonna waste any chance. If we hadn't dropped, if the player hadn't dropped, this battle would have been very, very, very different. Just watch the massacre. Imagine being a slinger and just getting charged by this much cav. You just keep running and running. I will be running up there to just get help. And this was the beginning of the end for Iceni. We have no idea where the AI is going with these units. And in the end we said, you know what, the AI is probably just gonna sit in a corner, not gonna do anything, so let's just ignore them. Let's prepare for the attack. I sent up some Galatian noblemen that were completely depleted to just cover this area, just to have a presence, and use our Assyrian heavy archers to start shooting at the Cretan archers. Whether they waste ammunition on us or we get some kills, it's still gonna be good for us. This Cretan archers use up all their ammo, which we were feeling happy. That's one less unit that we have to worry about. And we know Rome used all of its ammunition except for one guy. Athens was getting shot here, I remember, and his job is to form a line here and here and keep a presence there so we can attack. The Iceni slingers are still getting chased by cav. So in the end, it was good that Athens brought this much cav, but I doubt he would ever get this opportunity in a real match. My Seleucid ally was getting a bit impatient, and he decided to move in troops to actually attack Praetorian Guard head on, which, let me tell you, that's not a good idea at all. I managed to convince him to stop the attack, but we still wanted to shoot arrows at this unit. This is the unit that destroyed my Galatian legionaries. So I was aching for revenge. Sorry. Oh, the Athens player made a good move right here, sending some of his cap up here. But because of the sharp stone bed, the units are going to be slowed down, and now they're going to get massacred by Spartan pikemen. Hopefully he did withdraw, because I didn't want him to lose so much cap for no reason. But the sharp stone bed is stopping them. If I was Royal Spartans, I would just rush behind them or just throw a fireball maybe. There are cav, but a kill is a kill. It'll add up to the army losses and they'll break Athens that way. Athens decided to rush in his hoplites for no reason at all. Oh god. I remember this. I was so mad. They just started trying to break through with hoplites against Praetorian Guard. This is a field date for them. Praetorian Guard will take this fight any day. Yeah, they'll tire them out, but they're not gonna get a single kill. Like, they got one kill, and that's probably the arrow tower. And now let's see how many kills the Praetorian Guard has. 22 so far, 23, 24, 25, 26. This is gonna start racking up very quickly. I don't even want to look at that. I told my ally to just withdraw troops, and the Seleucid players started shooting down on this remnants, which were out of ammo, so we were wasting shots here. We're all pretty new to the game. I'm not new necessarily to the game, but I've been out of the game for years, so I'm still rusty, and I don't remember everything I used to. I used to love playing Total War, but since they changed so much, I don't play so much anymore. I think I stopped playing around the time of Warhammer, maybe a little bit before, later, sorry. And when I saw Troy, I just didn't want to play at all. But that's another story. Let's get back to the battle. I still have a decent chunk of legionaries and a small force here of legionaries, and I'm just keeping a presence here so they do not send these troops elsewhere. My Seleucid ally was brilliant by taking this arrow tower. The arrow tower the capture zone is not up here, it's right down here. So he just set up his men so it's one less thing firing at us, and this is looking like the best access point that we have in. It's not that big, it's not that tough to break through, and there's not that many units. So he started sending in his pikemen, but he sent an attack order, and you know how Rome 2 is, it's a bit buggy, well, very, very buggy, and they just started walking into the Spartans. We didn't notice it for a while, and then he had Silver Shield Swordsmen on fire at will, which was even worse. Now they're shooting at their own men. And things are not looking good for us. And they still haven't put their pikes down. And over here, Athens is still feeding kills to the Romans. And what's even worse, now they have Spartan pikemen here. But since they're going to bring Spartan pikemen, we're going to make them pay the price. We're going to shoot them with our arrows, but apparently it's not having any effect. Finally, Athens notices its mistake and starts falling back, but it's a little bit too late. Just, let's see, 184 kills on the Praetorian Guard, and they only lost 10 men. Sorry about that. Windows decided they wanted to do an update right now, and I had to say no. But you know how it is. 184 kills and they only lost 10 men. That was worth it. No wonder. It's always worth it. Let's unpause the game again. And now they're throwing javelins. So almost 200 kills on hoplites. And for 12 men. Still worth it. I was not feeling confident at all now. And look at what happened. The Iceni AI finally showed up and they're actually flanking us. I didn't notice it then, but I have some of my archers that are still full ammo. I was gonna go around and help out on this side. Then we noticed this huge sword band force and heroic nobles. And I was scared. I was running. And we have so many archers and no swords except for these thorax. But thankfully, I sent some I'm gonna send reinforcement. Well, Seleucids are gonna send reinforcements in the forms of their elephants, and that should hopefully break them. But if we didn't notice it, we would have lost so many troops, and to the AI, no less. That would have been so embarrassing. But I am proud of the AI. They managed to pull off an effective flanking maneuver. Well, sort of effective. It's still the AI. And as the Iceni, so they did play to their roots. I'm very, very proud of the AI. Now I'm not so proud of them because they went into shield wall. And now they're gonna get charged by Indian war elephants. The pikes are right here just in case they try to break through. But at least I got my archers out and now they can help out on this side. Now this battle's not looking good. Now we have Royal Spartans and Spartan pikemen holding the line against the Silver Shield Swordsmen and a depleted unit of pikemen. And it's not looking good. The Silver Shields can't get near the Spartans. And the pikemen can't do anything. I told my ally to back off so I can use my archers to just rain hell upon them. Athens has now established a presence here, and now he's holding one unit of Royal Spartans and another unit of Soki Hastati right there, and they cannot move because they have to keep a presence here. Because there's 3 units that can just walk up in there and tear things to pieces. Over here, I don't see any hope of breaking through. Especially with those Spartan hoplites there, Spartan pikemen, and these Cretan archers. I'm very, very scared of these Cretan archers. And I don't have a lot of forces left. We have the upper hand for now, but it's only because we destroyed this unit of heroic nobles and chosen sword band. These elephants are gonna get so many kills at the end of the battle. The Iceni player was planning an ambush, but I don't think he meant for this to happen. And the AI just ruined his very good maneuver. We don't know what he wanted to do, but we have a very good idea that it was not this. We're pretty sure it wasn't this. Like, look, so many units routing. It's sad. What happened here? I don't remember these units here. Oh, we wanted to use them to shoot up here. And in the end, we forgot about them. Their job was also to capture this arrow tower and shoot at these archers. But Freytag decided to shoot at the Cretan archers and forget about this arrow tower for now. Which in the end ended up being good because they had a very decent shot. He used a special ability to increase his missile damage. And now let's look at the damage. Not very effective. Second volley. That's a little better. Over here, there's not going to be any action for a little while. But now, my archers and Seleucid archers are in position. The Spartans start to die. 63 out of 120. And we don't want to let them get out alive. We're using up a lot of ammunition. But if we can kill that pike unit, that's one less problem to worry about. Like, look, oh, so juicy. So many units dead. But now we can't see them. And now it's our turn. If we can push these Praetorian Guard, just keep them there. We can capture this area and use this arrow tower against our enemies. And that's the plan so far. I have my noble horse here just to keep these units from breaking in case something happens, just for extra morale. And this unit of Syrian heavy archers managed to destroy this unit of Cretan archers. Excellent. One less problem to worry about. But still, the defenses are looking solid. They still have Evocates. They still have some Spartan pikemen. They still have 2 units of Praetorian Guard. The pikemen are coming back. And they're gonna pay the price. The angle is not so good, so we're not getting too many kills. But now the arrow towers are firing for us. And the Spartans start to break. There's only 24 left. The general uses his ability to stop units from breaking, which was a very, very good maneuver. And this is the beginning of the end. For either the attackers or the defenders. Can you guess who's gonna win this battle? This archers, now they're gonna take another target. They're gonna start targeting these units. And the good thing, they're also hitting the general. So any arrows that miss hit the general. So we might get a sneaky kill. Oh, remember the unit of gladiators that was up here fighting Athens? They retreated all the way and they went inside the keep. And now they're annoying us by just stopping us. My ally sends more Silver Shield swordsmen to the front line to just break through. There's not enough to break through to stop us, just gladiators. And a depleted unit of Praetorian Guard. They're still dangerous, but the Silver Shield swordsmen will be able to destroy them completely. Icini's finally out of the game after fighting Indian war elephants. I'm impressed they lasted this long. I was gonna send one of my Galatian legionaries because I had enough. I wanted the elephants to be there for late game. My ally decided to actually attack the Roman formation once again, and we did make a huge mistake that I just noticed right now. There's a little path right here that I believe we can take. I'm not sure if it's possible. I have to check, but I believe we can take this path and just walk around, and now we have another path into the settlement. I have to check that out, but from what the looks of it, it looks like you can make a unit walk through here, but maybe the pathfinding won't let you. I'll check it out and let you guys know. My ally is about to lose his entire unit of pikemen, and the Soki Hastati that were here now started to reinforce this area. And Athens managed to move up, stop the fireballs, and start to take positions up here. It's not gonna go so well for them, but they're holding these units here and keeping a huge presence, because the enemies have to look over here now. It's still looking promising for us. The Silver Shield Swordsmen are still full. They're gonna fight Spartan Hoplites, and they're fighting, what are these? More Royal Spartans in the back, but still looking good. If I had reinforcements, I would send them, but the only units I can send is the Escalation Legionary, which are gonna go in there and help out anytime soon. I put up my noblemen to try to draw out enemy fire, and also to cover these pikemen. We had enough. We wanted to break through this choke point now. We lost a lot of Athenians here, and we need to break through. And again, my ally forgot that he needs to set up his pike first before actually going to attack, but in the end it's actually not that bad. I noticed that this is not going to work, so I try to move my noblemen here, so my noblemen start getting the hits. And now the pikes can actually use their pikes. The Soki Hastati are breaking through the Thorax Swordsmen. They're no match for them. Now we have a small hole that we're gonna exploit. These Thorax Swordsmen are gonna hold, and my Galatian Legionaries are gonna go in there, use that little gap, but again, the pathfinder in this game is amazing. It's just amazing. And now I can finally flank those Spartans. This unit of Legionaries of Evocati Cohort is gonna annoy me later, but I just want to get one good javelin volley right in there. The Soki Hastati that was retreating just got one full javelin to the face. In the end, he did do more good to them than to us, because he did stop us from killing 1 or 2 Royal Spartans. Rome is very, very intelligently charging us in to stop us, and using this Evocati Cohort to stop us as well. Athens just decided to charge his entire cavalry force all the way inside, try to kill the general, and try to break through here. He sent up his picked hoplites as well. And now we see the Royal Spartans, the general. He was hiding all the way here, and he's going to destroy the citizen cav. They're no match. And now they're gonna finish off Athens, but not before we get inside. The Galatian Legionaries are inside. My general is inside. And I thought this unit still had ammo, so I wanted to go in there and crush him. And now I'm in the back of this unit. And now it's a pike beat pike battle. Pikemen are not as good as Spartan pikemen, but we're getting a kill or two. And that's what matters. The Praetorian Guard decided to attack my general, which I don't mind, but I'm gonna retreat him. And now more reinforcements are coming in. We finally broke through. All of our forces are coming in, including the elite unit. The Pajama Warriors are coming in. And now our Indian war elephants are gonna go in to tear them to shreds. But notice this. We still haven't taken care of the Screeching Archers. And now, as the elephants come in, we start causing terror to these units. But not before. Hold on. I thought by now they were gonna panic. The Cretan archers are focusing all of their fire on us right now, on my force, because they're panicking about this army. But they did notice the elephants now, and they started shooting fire arrows. Now they started going berserk. They're going out of control. They're killing some of my men. They killed part of my general's bodyguard. And it's looking horrible. They did kill 1 or 2 Spartans, but this unit of Syrian archers, which still had... No, they didn't have any ammunition. I told my ally to just start killing the Indian war elephants. Just start killing them. It's better if they die than start losing more men to the elephants. So you're gonna see them drop very quickly. And the last one, I think he forgot to kill the last one. No, it went back into control. And when it went back into control, he accidentally hit the execute button. Spartan pikemen are still holding on here while the Praetorian Guard protect their flank against Silver Shield swordsmen, which are not enough to break through. There's only 50 of them against 54. It's not enough. But I have no units to spare. All of my units are here, which was a huge mistake. Now look at the time. It's 4 minutes. 4:44. 4:35. Yes. So they only have to hold on for another 4 minutes and they win the battle. And things are not looking good for us. I start sending my Syrian heavy archers because I wanted to stop them from shooting, and I wanted to destroy them as well. So I sent as many archers as I could. A battle of the elites, truly, just to destroy this unit and maybe break the morale, add up to the army losses. Spartan pikemen are handing us, but now you're gonna see a little gaps. Now there's gonna be gaps. There's no one really at the center, and one of my Galatian legionnaire noblemen is exploiting that. The pikemen are helping out a lot by disrupting their formation, and as many units as can get through, the better. Now my allies started shooting them in the back, and now it's the end of the Spartans. There's no way they can hold on. There's too many gaps in the formation. There's too many dead. Ugh. Dead Spartans everywhere. And now they have to fight hand to hand. In close combat, there are no match for my units. And that's the end of the Spartans. Now, this is all that's left of Sparta. Icini's gone, and Rome has only his Praetorian Guard left. I engaged these Royal Spartans because I did not want them reinforcing and taking down these archers. They were very important to me. So he started shooting the final Praetorian Guard, try to take them down. And now this entire army is able to get in there and finish them off. But they are Praetorian Guard, still 24, and they're not dying. My ally just wanted to break these Cretan archers, so he gave a volley. He should have shot, placed their units like where the elephants are, and start shooting them in the flank, the Royal Spartans. But we were confident. We still had a full unit of Royal Peltas that did not see any combat. So he wanted to send them in. We were not looking at the clock. There's only 2 minutes, and it's not looking good. Royal Spartans, one unit that's almost completely full, and another that's more than half. But we did start flanking around and getting some kills. So it's looking good for us. Rome's out of the game. Now there's only Sparta. We started celebrating. It's like, well, we won. The battle's over. GG. And we started talking in the chat. We started laughing, and everything was fun. And now we were just mopping up, just using our Syrian heavy archers to shoot right here. And the Spartans go back to back, but they still leave a gap right here. These Spartans are breaking, and you can tell the battle's over. Or is it? These Spartans are breaking. The Spartans up top broke. These Spartans are breaking. So the battle's over. Yes, we won. Look at the time. Just look at the time. And then about at 30 seconds, maybe 20 seconds, we noticed. No, now we noticed that the time was running out. And we rushed, and I started rushing units inside. Like, I just wanted to break them. And we're like, great, we're breaking them. Perfect. We're winning. 97. 94. Okay, no more deaths. 93, 92. Yes, we're breaking them. Perfect. 15 seconds. 14 seconds. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. And they're still not breaking. So, finally, at second 5, they broke. For you, it's second 5, but for us, it was second 0. They literally broke at the last second. We were so impressed. We thought we were gonna lose to the clock. But this battle was amazing, guys. It was so fun. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And let me know if you want to see more Siege battles. Stay tuned to stream. Stay awkward, everybody.